Eric Towers from Towers Arms, upstate New York. This week, FTT 122, week 3. We have 3 parts. Part 1, the difference between an explosive and a propellant. The main difference is the speed in which it propagates, how fast each kernel burns, and how quickly adjacent kernels are ignited. A reaction wave that propagates faster than the speed of sound is considered a detonation. And the reaction wave that is slower than the speed of sound is called a deflagration. A detonation in a cartridge inside of a firearm would be catastrophic. Part 2. In your opinion, should the firearm industry find more ways to move away from current propellants? If so, what could be used instead of the current propellant sources? Yes, the firearm industry should explore alternatives to current propellants due to health concerns caused by the exposure of propellant residues. After researching, I found an article on ScienceDirect.com about green energetic materials, GEMs, that utilize less environmentally harmful chemicals, advanced nitrocellulose formulations with reduced fouling, potentially even more novel propellants based on layered structures or new energetic ingredients. I'll put the link for that article down in the description. Part 3, draw a cross-section of all 3 types of primers, describe how these designs work and the purpose of their varying primer designs. So we have the 3 types of primers. We have a boxer primer, a Burdan primer, and a battery cup primer. They all have some form of anvil, whether it's internal or external, like the Burdan external, where it's inside that case head. So on a boxer primer, it has an internal anvil that is recessed right in, so when the striker or firing pin engages the primer mixture, it'll actually crush into the anvil, creating the explosion. And same thing with the Burdan. The anvil is part of the case head, so whenever the striker or firing pin engages, it crushes into the anvil, creating the explosion. Same thing with the battery cup, except for that one has a secondary cup over the top with a built-in anvil in the secondary cup. When the striker or the firing pin engages that one, it does the same thing and hits the anvil inside. They each have different types of flash holes. One is engaged right into the top of the battery cup. The Burdan has 2 that are usually inside the case head. And then on the boxer primer, there's usually a single flash hole inside of the case head. Thank you. That is week 3, FTT 122. Eric Towers for Towers Arms.